Welcome back, humble traders. Today I'll be doing a technical breakdown on Tencent, ticker symbol 0700. If you're new to the channel, remember take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more charting and price manipulations. Do note that I'm just humble chartist and I do not provide any buy or sell calls. Instead, I focus on the potential traps laid up by the market makers. Always remember, the stock market is never obvious. It is designed to fool most of the people most of the time. Without further ado, let's take a look at Tencent. So currently, Hong Kong market is open just after lunch hours. Currently, Tencent is down about 3 to 4%. So apparently, it just announced its earnings, and it seems that the earnings was not too good. The market didn't react very well to it. So, Tencent is one of the biggest Hang Seng Index components. So, a move of Tencent can really affect the Hang Seng Index performance as well. So, it seems like we are being rejected off this $400 psychological resistance level. So let's take a look at the 3-hour chart to get a better idea of Tencent. So you can see that Tencent was in fact blocked by its cloud on the way up on 3-hour cloud, 3-hour 3-hour time frame. So on the way up, cloud will act as a resistance, and hence we see a little bit of resistance within the clouds on the 3-hour chart. Of course, where exactly are my supports come in for Tencent? My first support will be at 360. You can see that there was some strong support here on the way up. So this may act as a potential support when in the event that 370 were to break. However, there's also one additional very strong support that I'm looking at Tencent, and that is actually 350. This is a very, very critical support. As you can see, this baseline is actually holding this particular support pretty well at about 350 here. And then it also coincides with a very nice psychological level of 350. In the event that this 350 were to break down, then I'm just going to adjust it down every about say every 10 to 20 dollars. So you can just do the math by your own. It's about 338, 340. And the last critical support for Tencent will be about 320. Even though I don't foresee Tencent to actually drop to 320 levels. But if you do drop to 320 levels and we break through, then we, this territory of this 297 or 300 support may be tested, which is in fact a cause of concern, because in the event that this 300 psychological support were to break, then we may see a lot more downside to perhaps about 280. But I don't think Tencent being such a big counter for Hang Seng Index, I highly doubt that we'll fall to those levels. And 350 will act as a very, very strong support. And before that, we have to also break through the 360, which is equally strong as well. So yeah, nevertheless, if you look at the MACD, it's turning on the 3-hour chart already. On the daily chart, you can look at the MACD, is still trying to creep up. So it's a pretty good. So I'll be watching today's closing. If today's closing is not too good and we finish at the bottom, then perhaps tomorrow on Friday, which is the weekly candles, it may affect the weekly candles as well. Because on the weekly candles on Friday, it was very, very critical. And we have to close pretty well in the event that we want to see more upside in the following weeks ahead. So yeah, if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to subscribe as you'll keep the uptrend on channel intact. Leave in the comment section below your thoughts on this particular stock, or if you have any other stock tier requests. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.